New week, you see the mindset you want from your group the last couple of days?
Yeah, it's been a really good 2 days for us. I think really important. Um, no one ever likes to be humbled, but I think it's not a bad thing sometimes. And we played about as poor as I've seen us play in a long, long time. On Sunday, Arizona State I thought they were great, but also on our side was poor. Um, but I think a lot to learn from it, and I think we did learn some things, and I've liked the reaction from our group, and big weekend coming up.
We talked the other day about trying to find ways to get better starts, kind of get going a little quicker. Just how much wiggle room do you have as a coach to experiment, kind of do things pre-match to get everybody in the right mindset that way?
Yeah, I mean, you can do some things, but again, it's hard because Coach Rad, he's our strength coach, and he'll come up to me and he'll be like, "That was our best warm-up. Sunday was our best warm-up," and then you just go out and lay an egg. So I don't know. That's a tough one. It's hard to track that. There's not necessarily like a correlation to anything. So I think that's what makes it difficult. But again, I think overall we've been pretty consistent group. So you try not to overreact to anything. But we have 6 weeks left of our season, I think, until postseason, and so this weekend, this past Sunday, gave us a nice chance to just kind of do a little State of the Union, like a nice reset, and make sure we understand what our goals are and what it's going to take to get there. So I'm hoping to see a different mentality moving forward.
What did you guys pass out on Sunday?
We were at a 2-2, that's a great number. Like that, we should have done much better offensively than what we're doing. We've been consistently. I think we're the best passing team in the Power Five. We're right up there, and we're not scoring at the level we need to. So that's. I think it's just a bit of a chemistry thing right now with setter and hitters, and I just think we need to have like just a much more aggressive mentality, but also with execution, it's a fine line. But overall, I think we've just been kind of soft, and I just don't think we're a soft group. So we got to just again we got to find our mojo a little bit.
And Brooke was a huge leader for you guys last year and kind of kept the team on track. Just who have you kind of seen step up these past couple of days in order to kind of get that team back on track?
Yeah, Brooke did so many things for us, but I think one of the most important thing is like she just had a lot of guts. Like she was really tough in big moments. She wanted the ball, or she would convince you that you wanted the ball. So she could have, like, if it needed to be you, like she could convince Mimi, like, "Oh no, this is all you, and I'll cover," whatever that would take. And I think we definitely missed that piece of her on Sunday. I would say that's kind of the first time though all year we've done a pretty good job with that. But Sunday I felt like no one is stepping up and saying like, "Get me the ball right now, and I'm going to put it away, and we'll move on." And I think we have a lot of people that can do that, and so it's just something that maybe that's not in our personality right now, as of the individuals that we have. But they're going to have to find that, right? They're going to have to find that piece of uncrunch time. I want that ball, and I'm going to find a way to get it done. So we need some people to step up in those moments.
You got Stanford on Sunday. Next week you got Washington State. Yes, you dropped a little bit in the rankings, but do you guys still feel like you control your destiny to try to get back into the top four as the season progresses?
Yeah, I mean, and we do, right? I mean, if we went out, then things are good for us. So, but I think more importantly than anything else, it's really about us right now. Not looking ahead. I mean, it's about we got to do things so much cleaner, and like I said, change our mentality. I think a lot more than one of the traps you can find in is, especially when you're having success, is looking forward. And I think we need to just be much more present than we have been. And so Cal's playing great. And I know that's a really big match for us, and I'd like to see us do, treat it like it's our national championship, just like we had the last 2 days of practice. But I just think we got away from ourselves a little bit here the last few weeks, actually, I think. And I think, we've had a chance to refocus, and I'm hoping we see a better version of us on Friday.
Cal is playing a little bit better this season compared to the years past. What have you seen from them this year compared to the previous
Yeah,
years?
a lot better. I mean, they're a tourney team right now. If it was tomorrow, they're in. So that's a huge change. I think they hadn't won a conference game in a couple of years, and now they're in the tournament. Like, that's quite the turnaround. They have a freshman on the outside, Maggie Lee, who's doing a great job. She's, Mimi's record is in question right now, the freshman of the weeks, because she's winning them all the time. But she's scoring a lot of points for them, and I think they're playing really good defense. They're serving aggressive. So, again, this will be a really nice chance for us to see if we can get back to where we want to be.
Is Mimi aware of that record? Is she a little bit extra motivated?
Yeah, Mimi's always aware of all those things. So, And part of that is good. Part of that, like, we need to just continue to focus on us. But yeah, we joke about it.